안녕하십니까? 이 테이프는 고등학교 3학년 3교시 영어 영역 A형 듣기 평가 안내 녹음 테이프입니다. 잠시 후 UA 중앙교육 모의대학 수학능력시험 고등학교 3학년 3교시 영어 듣기 및 말하기 평가 방송을 시작하겠습니다. 수험생 여러분은 편안한 마음으로 방송에 귀를 기울여 주시고 방송 담당 선생님께서는 스피커의 음량을 알맞게 조절해 주십시오. 지금부터 3교시 영어 영역 듣기 및 말하기 평가를 시작하겠습니다. 듣기 평가 문제는 1번부터 22번까지입니다. 1번부터 20번까지는 한 번만 들려주고 21번부터 22번까지는 두 번 들려줍니다. 방송을 잘 듣고 답을 하기 바랍니다. (1번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
I like this apartment. How much is the rent?
It's $800 a month.
What does the rent include?
(2번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
These strawberries taste good. Where did you buy them?
At a fruit store next to the post office.
You mean the one that opened last month, don't you?
(3번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Emily, I have great news. You'll be really surprised.
I'm all listening. Go ahead.
Walter and Doris will get married soon.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 집의 위치를 고르시오.
Hello?
Linda, it's me, Daniel.
Hi, Daniel. Where are you? Everyone is waiting for you now.
Sorry, but I think I am lost. I can't find the way to your house.
Really? Where are you now?
I'm on Lake Street, and there is a post office on my right.
Then you're almost at my house. Go straight until you see a 4-story building on your right.
Okay,
Then turn right as soon as you pass that building.
turn right after passing the building. I got it.
When you turn right, you will see 3 houses in front of you.
Ah, I remember now. The house in the middle is yours, isn't it?
That's right. It's easy to find.
(5번) 다음을 듣고 남자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, everyone. This is your vice principal speaking. I feel really sorry to say this, since I know that most of you have been looking forward to tomorrow's school picnic. But it's been forecasted to rain a lot tomorrow all day long. So, through a staff meeting, we've decided to postpone the school picnic to next Monday, when the weather is forecasted to be clear and warm. Further information on tomorrow's schedules will be provided by your homeroom teacher. See you tomorrow.
6번. 대화를 듣고 여자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Jenny, you don't look good. What's wrong with you?
Well, I didn't do well on the math quiz.
You didn't. My score was not good either.
Don't you think the questions of the quiz were quite difficult?
Yeah, maybe every student thinks like us.
That's right.
I don't understand why the teacher made such difficult questions.
I'm sure he didn't take the students' math skills into consideration.
That's what I was thinking too.
I think the difficulty level of the math quiz should be lower than what it is now.
I agree. Otherwise, we'll have the same results on the next quiz.
(7번) 다음을 듣고 여자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Are you planning to go camping? Then it's important to shop for the right kind of tent. There are so many tents to choose from these days. Without a doubt, dome tents are by far the most popular type of tent for family camping. They have an attractive design and are easy to assemble. If you want to stand out from the crowd, VW camper van tents are ideal. They are brightly colored tents for those looking for something a little bit different. If you want to be traditional and simple, A-frame tents are your choice. They are the smallest, but would be perfect for campers who want to camp out on a smaller surface area. So what are you waiting for? Start shopping today.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Whew. I'm glad that my 8 o'clock class is over.
Sounds like you don't like to teach first period.
I'm sure I'm not the only one.
Really? How come?
First of all, my morning schedule is too tight when I have to teach the first period.
Really?
Yes. Think about what homeroom teachers do. I have to go to my class before the first period to see how my students are doing.
Is it that hard?
If any students are absent, I need to call to check why they are absent. Sometimes I feel like I can rarely breathe.
Oh, I see.
That's not all. Just imagine that you're trying to teach students whose eyes are half closed.
Yeah, it's really hard to motivate students who are tired from lack of sleep.
(9번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Mr. Watson, do you like the apartment?
It's fantastic. I love the large windows.
Thanks to the windows, you'll have natural light all day long.
Well, I'm an evening person, so I like to take a nap during the day. So I'll hang blinds for the windows. Is it okay?
Certainly.
When can I use the laundry machine in the basement?
You can use the machine whenever you want.
I see. That's good to know.
Oh, and they collect the garbage every Wednesday and Friday night.
I'll remember that. And I heard that I should pay the rent by the 10th of the month. Did I get it right?
Yes. If you're a little late, please tell me in advance.
(10번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Jenny, I got a new smartphone. Can you help me arrange the home screen?
Okay. First, you should decide on the background.
In that case, I'd like to put a photo of my pet dog Rover in the center.
Good. Now let's add some others.
I'll put a weather application on my home screen.
How about adding a digital watch under the weather? Usually weather and time go together.
That's a good idea. By the way, I want to study English on my smartphone. I downloaded some applications already.
You can make a folder. Applications related with studying English can go there.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. And one more. Can I add a music player?
Yes, you can, but I think your home screen is almost full now. You can add another page and put the player there.
Thank you so much for helping me.
(11번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 남자를 위해 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Tim. I'm glad to hear about your sister's wedding.
Thanks. She's finally met her soulmate.
So, when is the wedding ceremony?
Next Saturday, it'll be held at the church.
I think you must be busy.
Well, it looks that way. I have to guide guests, take photos, look for someone to sing at the wedding, and be ready to do anything that comes up.
I think I can help you with one thing.
Really? What is it?
You remember my cousin Jennifer?
Jennifer? Oh, I remember. We went to her school's festival where she sang. She has such a beautiful voice, doesn't she?
Yes, she sings at family weddings. I'll bet she'll sing at your sister's wedding if I ask her.
Wow, that's great. That would save me a lot of trouble.
(12번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 여자에게 부탁한 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
How's your preparation going for your trip to Vietnam, John?
So far, so good. You know, I already exchanged money.
Did you? You must be looking forward to the trip.
Right. You took a trip to Vietnam last year, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. It was a wonderful trip.
Then do you still have a travel guide book about Vietnam?
Yes, I do. Without the book, my trip wouldn't have been good.
Lucy, if you don't mind, can I borrow the book during my trip?
Sure, no problem. I'll bring it to you tomorrow.
Thank you. I'll give you a good souvenir when I get home.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 다니는 헬스클럽의 문제점을 고르시오.
Sally, you're working out at the Rainbow Fitness Center near the subway station, aren't you?
Yes, since last month. Are you going to exercise there?
Yeah. I heard that they have good instructors and brand new equipment.
That's right.
What about the parking lot? Is it spacious enough?
I think so. You won't have trouble parking your car at the parking lot.
Sounds good. I just have to sign up for the center.
John, there is one thing you should consider before registering.
What is it?
The monthly fee. It's quite higher than that of other fitness centers.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
I think the high monthly fee is the only, but the most serious problem it has.
(14번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 도서관에서 책을 빌릴 수 없는 이유를 고르시오.
Hello, may I help you?
My backpack got stolen with all my textbooks in it. I need to borrow these books now. Is it possible?
How many books do you want?
8 books and 2 periodicals.
Okay, let me see your student ID card.
Unfortunately, my ID card was in my backpack, so I don't have any identification on me.
I'm sorry, but you can't check out books if you don't have your ID card.
Can I tell you my student ID number and check out these books?
Sorry, it's not allowed.
십오 번 대화를 듣고 남자가 지불해야 할 총 금액을 고르시오.
Hi, I'd like to buy some seafood.
Okay, today's seafood is very fresh.
How much are the oysters?
They're $5 a kilogram.
It's not so expensive as I thought. Can I have 3 kilograms of oysters?
Sure. Anything else?
Yes, I need to buy some lobsters.
The big lobster is $20 and the small one is $15.
I'll buy 2 big lobsters. That's all I need.
Thank you. How would you like to pay?
With my credit card.
십육 번 애스트로노미 옵저베이션에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hello, everyone. Astronomy observation is just around the corner. Our wonderful telescope will be set up in the middle of the school basketball court. Astronomy observation will be held on Wednesday, October 16th, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., and Wednesday, October 23rd, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. You can join one or both opportunities. 2 experts from the neighboring university will participate and answer your questions. Come along and see the rings of Saturn for yourself. Students, teachers, and families are all welcome. For more information, visit our website.
십칠 번 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 남자가 등록할 강좌를 고르시오.
Brian, did you decide which sports course to take?
No, I didn't. What about you, Alice?
I signed up for the swimming course. Why don't you take the swimming course with me?
No, thanks. I'm not interested in water sports.
Why don't you take tennis? You like to play it, don't you?
I'd love to, but I can't because I have a part-time job at 3 o'clock every day at the school post office.
Then there is only one course left, indoor rock climbing. Have you ever done it before?
No, but I think it'll be interesting.
Then you should choose the one for beginners.
Yeah, I think so too.
십팔 번 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Monica, are you doing well at the new department?
Well, the answer is yes and no.
Yes and no. Why?
The new job is not bad, but I have some problems with one of my coworkers. She is not my type.
What do you mean by that?
She only cares about appearances.
You'll get used to her.
But she's always talking about clothes or makeup.
Yeah, that's just her personality.
Well, I have to work with her every day.
Are you willing to quit your job?
Of course not. I'll do my best here.
십구 번 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Honey, look at this.
Oh, it's an old bowl. Where did you get it?
In the backyard. I found it while I was digging a hole to plant the tree we bought yesterday.
Really? Let me have a look at it more closely.
Here it is. Isn't it a piece of old pottery?
Yeah, I think so. It seems like it was made a really long time ago.
Why don't we have it checked at an antique shop?
That's a good idea. By the way, are there any antique shops in town?
Yes, there are. I saw one next to the park on Oak Street.
Good. If it proves to be a piece of old pottery, we could sell it for a lot of money.
Yeah, only if it turns out to be a real valuable pot.
(20번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 앨리스가 화이트 선생님에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Alice is a college student. Now she's passing by the high school she graduated from, and she suddenly feels like seeing her high school teacher, Mr. Johnson. Alice decides to drop in on Mr. Johnson to say hello. She plans to pay a surprise visit to him. When she gets to his office, however, he's not in there, and his office is locked. Alice calls him on his cell phone, but he doesn't answer it. Alice decides to ask Ms. White in the next office. She knocks on the door, and Ms. White opens the door. In this situation, what would Alice most likely say to Ms. White?
Miss White?
(21번부터 22번까지는 두 번 들려줍니다. 21번과 22번 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Everyone in this hall has one thing in common. You suffer from being underweight. Unlike other people who want to lose weight, you want to gain weight because you are too thin. Whether it is for a sport or personal fitness, gaining weight can be just as difficult as losing weight. But don't worry anymore. I'm going to tell you some simple tips that help you gain weight effectively. First, do not skip meals. Eat at consistent times. Plan your meals at specific times and set reminders. Second, eat highly nutritious foods. Peanuts and potatoes are high in nutrients. And meats and fish are also highly nutritious. Finally, exercise with weights. By adding weight training to your workout routine, you will add muscle mass, and it'll lead to gaining weight. If you keep these simple tips in mind and do them regularly, your aim to gain weight will be accomplished in about 5 months.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
Everyone in this hall has one thing in common. You suffer from being underweight. Unlike other people who want to lose weight, you want to gain weight because you are too thin. Whether it is for a sport or personal fitness, gaining weight can be just as difficult as losing weight. But don't worry anymore. I'm going to tell you some simple tips that help you gain weight effectively. First, do not skip meals. Eat at consistent times. Plan your meals at specific times and set reminders. Second, eat highly nutritious foods. Peanuts and potatoes are high in nutrients. And meats and fish are also highly nutritious. Finally, exercise with weights. By adding weight training to your workout routine, you will add muscle mass, and it'll lead to gaining weight. If you keep these simple tips in mind and do them regularly, your aim to gain weight will be accomplished in about 5 months.
21번. 여자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은? (22번) 영양가가 높은 것으로 언급되지 않은 것은? 이제 듣기 말하기 문제가 끝났습니다. 23번부터는 문제지의 지시에 따라 답을 하기 바랍니다.